Yeah, put that cigarette out. uh, okay. I see
Hi,
something.
kids. I think you're alive and hot and good looking and everything else.
I'm halfway in the camera, halfway out the camera.
Halfway in, halfway out.
Oh, you're cutting off Osama's beautiful music.
I'm sorry, it did that on its own.
You're, wasn't that beautiful?
You're
That
live.
was Osama.
You're live. You're live.
Hi guys, I know I'm live.
Oh.
We're just people here. We don't have to be all professional and
way,
stuff. This
yeah.
is my channel. Hell, this is my show. We don't have to be all professional and things. It's just us. It's my people here. So super excited. With us we have Chris Foster. We have Valhalla.
Hello, hello.
5-6. We have Shonda Masta. We have Oz. We have Osama.
Hello.
Oh, am I missing? Oh my God, we're waiting for Stevie to join. She said she was gonna come. So, you never know what's gonna happen. But
It happens.
hopefully she pops in and we'll welcome her when she pops in. Cause damn, Stevie, people need to watch Red Economics harder. They really do. They just really need to start watching her. She's good. For a millennial, she has her shit together. So hopefully, and Raza, I was hoping, would click that link that Osama put out there that I know is there. Is there? I can see it. So hopefully, try it, Raza. Hi, Sharyar. How come Sharyar is not a moderator yet? I've been trying to make Sharyar a moderator.
I think you're on the other channel.
Am I?
Yeah.
No, it says that. No, I think I'm on the right channel. Pretty
Sure.
sure.
Are you in both?
Yeah, it says it's.
No,
It
no,
says
you're in Roar.
It says that Sharyar is a moderator.
Am I? Am I in Roar? Is that the problem?
I think she's in both.
I think she's in both. I'm confused.
She's in both. She's in both. You sneaky.
Well, yeah. Watch as much as you can. Even if you're watching Rockfin, have it playing somewhere else and YouTube. Like, let's get this channel going because we're gonna raise up independent media, people that think for themselves, not people that just follow the CNN and NSB or MSNBS or whatever the fuck. We're not that. We're not that. We think for ourselves and we question everything. So, happy to have you, Raza. Link not clicking. Ah, really, Raza?
Copy it.
Copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, copy and paste it. Try that.
Yeah, that.
Copy and paste. Do that. If you give me your email, I can copy and paste your email and then send it to you, forward it to you, whatever. And it's nice to have your email if you want to join us in the future. So that's always good. It's just easier if you were joining us before. Kim Centeno, hello. Of course, Shayar. Who else is here? Who else is here?
Snork.
Ah, Mitchell's here. Really? I messed up. Where's he at? Which channel is
He's
he
over
at?
on the Roar channel. The Roar
Okay.
Live.
Okay. Anyway, I was really hoping Sandy would show up. She didn't know if she could make it or not. She's got a lot of shit going on. And yes, we do swear a lot on this channel. Just be prepared. If you don't like swears, this is not the channel for
Fuck
you.
off.
Fuck off then.
Exactly.
Yeah, Chris.
This is the way it is. Oh my gosh, we love all you people. Anyways, so guys, I really want to hear from all of you. Like, what the fuck is going on with this planet right now? Since we don't hear from Chris Foster very often, I'd like you to
Christine, I
start.
saw you on Guy McPherson. I caught it the rerun.
Were you there? Really?
The rerun.
Osama was there and Raza was there. So, yeah, I wasn't alone. I'm just trying to find out where this whole world. And I love Guy McPherson for bringing up certain things. I wouldn't be in this community without Guy McPherson or Derek Jensen, and they have a feud, I guess, that's going on. But I don't care. I love both of them. So
that was a great show with Guy.
yeah,
I really
it cut out a lot on me. I had a lot of
I gotta help him out with his internet too.
yeah.
I'm on call.
You're on call. Well, good. Yeah, anything we can do to help any of these people would be fantastic. But oh my gosh, I'm just happy to have y'all here. But Chris Foster, all right.
Hello.
Politically speaking, environmentally speaking, anything like that. What do you need to vent about? Because that's pretty much what my show is. It's a big vent fest. That's pretty much what I do. Vent about what's going on in the world.
Venting.
Venting, yes. It's just like let it loose.
I throw that mostly into martial arts. Kick it out there, but yeah.
I wish I had the physical capability to do that, but yeah, I can vocally do it.
I'm definitely losing it. Yeah, I actually had to stop doing most of that anyway. But God, Mr. Corbyn and whatever the hell Keir Starmer is, because the beige bastard. I mean, it's like Republicans and Democrats light, really. Over it. So,
It's
like like mini-me version of America.
And I just say I'm kind of thankful that we're not the only ones.
yeah,
Like, you guys are going through it too.
yeah. What the hell is going on in England? Like seriously, is it as bad there as it is here?
We don't quite tend to get it as bad in Yorkshire because God's country and you don't shit on your own doorstep. But well, we all say that, don't we?
I mean, what's your percentage of positivity rate there? I'm just curious. Like when people get, do they tell you what the positivity rate is?
No, they don't. They don't. BBC, they don't tend to do that kind of thing. They'll just like panic. Don't panic. Russia did it.
Really, it's Russia that's blamed there. It's not China.
Oh yeah, I mean, the Skripal thing drove me nuts when that came on. I'm like, I don't know if you know much about it over there, but who the hell believed that crap?
I don't know. I don't. I mean, but I don't tend to believe anything
Came
the
over
major
on a
media.
direct flight. Yeah, two Russians came over on a direct flight from Moscow, then got on public transport and smeared some crap underneath somebody's door.
Really? That's what the story is there.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But it didn't kill. It's just this deadly nerve agent that didn't actually manage to kill anybody. Apparently, well, one person did die, but not directly from that incident.
Wow.
But later on, when somebody found a perfume bottle that was supposedly used to smuggle it over, which was sealed. But I mean, if you want to get the real lowdown on that, watch a guy called Gordon Dimmack, because you have to troll through his archives to find them. But I mean,
Wow.
they just
Okay,
happened
so
to find they just happened to find the one sort of like nurse in the park where they were, who was trained in neurotoxins. Oh, that's an amazing coincidence. It's shit like that that insults the intelligence that really gets me. and the fact that so many people believe it.
pretty much our government is insulting to the intelligence. I don't care. It's the elite. It's the elite class that think we're stupid little lemmings that they can
because half of the
control.
bastards came from it to start with.
It's so frustrating. Hi, Keith Boyd. Keith Boyd has joined the conversation. Says, yes, it's a bit of a journey, and it's just begun. Yeah, and it's also ending. In a way, I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
We did better than you with the. Sorry.
She said this journey's ending. Did you say that?
I did say that. I just think that.
What are you talking about? In what way?
We're doomed.
We are kind of doomed. I just don't see things ending well. And Oz, I just put, there was this wonderful, not wonderful, but adequate video that I just watched right before the show, and I'm like, Oz, can you please play this, because this is just like me. This is what I've been saying forever. And do you have that, Oz?
Let me see if I can get it.
Like, where is Oz?
Let me see if I can get it queued up here. I'm juggling
He's here.
juggling 6 cameras today, so that's a first. By the way, it's a record for me. I've only done 5. This is 6 tonight.
So proud of you.
All right, let's see.
I am proud of you.
Tell me if you can hear it.
We've got to the stage now, because we're losing so many species, that we're actually having to start asking questions like, what's the minimum number of species that we require to maintain the planet so that we could continue to survive on it, which is a fairly frightening sort of recognition of the mess we're in.
Which ones we could do without.
Yeah, and people would say, we probably could do without mosquitoes or whatever bothers them, in their particular environment. But usually if you scratch the surface, you find each of those species serves a really important function, and once you lose it, you're in trouble. I think it's particularly evident from the use of pesticides. Like, what makes an insect a pest is its economic properties, and you can't design a poison that's selective on the basis of economics. So when people spray a pesticide, they wipe out all those other species, and every species you wipe out, you inherit its job. And most of those species, we don't even know they exist, and we don't know what jobs they're doing. And so the likelihood of us being able to carry out those jobs is very minimal. And so the predictable situation is that the planet will be breaking down in terms of its life-maintaining facilities and capabilities.
Yeah, okay, so that hit me right in my heart. It's like, yeah, biodiversity. Everyone focuses just on the global warming, but it's just not that. We need all these species. We need them to live ourselves. So
to quote Paul Ehrlich, in wiping out other species, humanity is busy cutting off the limb on which it is perched.
Yeah. And biting the hand that feeds you, in another way of saying it, we're screwing over ourselves by eliminating all these species that we consider pets. And even wasps, I've just found out recently that wasps do have they are pollinators as well as bees are.
Really?
So yeah, they
I didn't
pollinate.
know that.
Yes. So there is a purpose for wasps. I had a colony of wasps that lived on my deck in this old wood burning stove that's not being used, but it's just kind of a decorative piece, and they made a home there. And I told my husband, do not kill those wasps. They are the ones that are pollinating our garden. Do not get rid of those. And yeah, they do. They pollinate. They're great pollinators. So they have a purpose. And not only that, they also eat like carcasses and all that. They're also one of the ones that decompose like the dead. So wasps do have a purpose. They eat meat of like dead animals and decompose. They have so many purposes, and people don't realize that. If they would just realize how much we depend on these other animals, other species, and not just animals, but bacteria and fungi and everything that we depend on, and they just want to get rid of it all. They don't appreciate it. Okay, taking a breath so someone else can talk.
Yeah. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Exactly, Asama. Exactly.
You know, they'll realize when they're starving and there's no food. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should have protected all the life that supports our lives. Maybe we should have limited our life to a reasonable amount of humans on this planet to not destroy a lot of other life, plant and animal. that we've just destroyed. And okay, welcome back to the Natural Progressive Depressive Show. Rich Diane is here, by the way, and United Heretics Rising is also here. Welcome, guys. Love to see you here.
Yeah, Kim Centennial
Well-
says I'm a genius with the cameras. Thank you, Kim Centennial. I don't know if I am or not, but just figured out, everybody, I could probably do 7 now. So that beats the old record
Nice.
of 5. So just for future reference.
I
Anyway.
really hope Stevie shows up before the show is over because
I do
love
too.
Stevie.
I will drop Stevie into the full frame underneath Osama, because it took me a while to get Osama in here, and now Osama's up there in the middle.
It's because of my big head.
Yeah, no, well, you and I share that.
Keith,
The audio sounds great, Oz. There's no noise
Really,
on Zoom anyway.
Oh, good. I'm glad because I'm
Awesome.
getting a slight buzz in my head too. So
I'm not hearing anything.
I don't hear it.
okay,
Keith
great.
Boyd says, I live on an island and people are clearing it as fast as they can.
Oh.
That's sad. And that's pretty much, I mean, I don't go anywhere very often, but I go to the doctors. That's it. I leave home to go to the doctors. And every time I leave to go to the doctors, I see more and more development. Humans taking over
Yep.
places where the animals and the plants lived, and they're just plowing it under. And it's just devastating to me everywhere I go. I mean, and I don't go, so you really notice the difference if you don't go very often. You really see the difference. And I'm saying that, and I'm disturbed by it a lot. Very disturbed.
Well, you know, they say if you're going to kill somebody, bury their body and plant an endangered species above them. That way nobody can dig them up. It'll be illegal.
That's a great point. Shonda, I love you so much. Which reminds me of people I love. Sandy was going to try to make it. I'm really sad that she hasn't made it either.
Oh,
my
thanks to Chris,
gosh.
we now know we can bury them by wasp nests as well.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, wasps will definitely eat meat. I mean, you can use meat as an
I've-
attractant for the traps. You can put meat in there.
Hamburger, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously they do serve a purpose, and I spent half my career selling product to kill wasps, and I feel like an idiot now. You know, I feel evil. I feel really bad.
I think
about
many of
that.
us can share your remorse at our career choices over the years, you know, but being a Monday morning quarterback at this point, you're doing everything you can to help Chris. So don't
right.
beat yourself up.
I'm trying to at least educate people how important nature is.
We're planting seeds.
Yeah, making ripples in a
Fun, then.
pond that hopefully turn into a wave. That's what I'm hoping, for sure. And God, I really wanted Stevie to be in on the dialogue about the elections, but before we go there, Osama, what's deep on your mind? Like, what do you want to vent about?
Well, my knees really hurt.
Mine too. I just saw the rheumatologist.
My back hurts.
yesterday.
I've
Yeah,
been trying
that
to
too.
get all my peppers harvested because we had a frost. So,
Oh my gosh, you just barely had a frost.
Yeah.
and it's
Oh,
just
wow.
it's uneven ground. So I just tore it up some more today. I'm going to get it looked at tomorrow. I was resisting. It's been a month and it hasn't
Yeah.
gotten better. I mean, they're both bad, but I injured one recently.
I feel you.
Yeah. As far as what's going on in the world, I just see a lot of idiocy. I mean, it's like,
And hypocrisy. I mean, who's
Yeah.
seeing hypocrisy right now? Raise your
hypocrisy.
hands.
Yeah, I mean, the Supreme
Oh, lot.
Court justice thing. Like, come on. I mean, it just.
What
Not
about Pelosi? How about them re-electing Pelosi today?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's just. I mean,
And yeah, how about the protests? Like now it's suddenly a-okay to protest when before they were trying to make laws that it's okay to run over protesters.
Right.
Well, by the way, there is one legislator in Utah that wants to make it okay to run over protesters in Utah.
Not shocking.
If you feel threatened. Which, you know, they can say, anyone can say, I felt threatened. Let's run them over. Oh, that's crazy.
Nancy Pelosi was dug out of the tomb, you know.
What was
What?
that, Chris?
Nancy Pelosi, I'm sure that Howard Carter dug her out of that tomb.
They took her out of the tomb. I wish she'd take a dirt nap.
Oh, man, I so would.
He just refused to stay
Like
dead of
that.
him.
I mean, she's old enough, and she's had enough plastic surgery that
Oh
she
my
looks younger.
God.
But you can tell she's had a lot of plastic surgery.
A lot.
There's no way she hasn't had tons of plastic surgery.
She has 2 sets of eyebrows.
Oh my God, that woman.
Yeah,
Anyway, Pelosi is
Barbie
the
microwave.
worst.
Yeah, the United Spots got her down to a science.
Yeah,
She's
they do.
perfect on the United Spot.
Okay, so let's get into the election. So I'm just curious how y'all feel about the election and how legitimate it is. I mean, there's controversy, dividing people, what side you're on, and whatever. I mean, what do you all feel about it? I haven't talked to Val. I haven't talked to Osama. Chris Foster's probably heard me rant about it.
I can't say anything because it would be classed as foreign interference.
No, you can say whatever the fuck you want here. This is just between us.
I've been listening to Brad Freeman for a long time, for like 8 years at least, talking about how unaccountable our voting systems are and how they keep getting worse. And, now that the Republicans are picking up his talking points from 8 years ago, it's just like, now both sides realize that the elections are really not verifiable. I mean, they're unaccountable.
They're not transparent.
They're
not
in these electronic. They're tallied in electronic machines. They're not hand counted.
with proprietary software that we
Proprietary
can't inspect.
software. I mean, these ballot marking devices that they have. They it's a touchscreen. It prints a ballot. It has, you're supposed to verify your votes, but there's no telling when you stick it back in the machine, even if you do verify it, but most people don't even bother.
Mm-hmm.
There's a QR code on there, which could say anything. I mean, it's not reading the ballot, it's printed the ballot, and then there's a QR code that is scanned, and that's how the vote is tallied. So,
Right. And there's
ballot-
many other ways they're using to cheat, though, because
Yeah.
people
Right.
in Utah were sent ballots that were already filled out.
Oh,
Oops. And they were for
Yeah.
Biden.
Oh, I heard a crazy story that a mob boss in Philly filled out 300,000 ballots and dumped them in Philadelphia for $3 million. There's no backing that story up. It's just speculation, but it's damn feasible.
Yeah, well, if we don't have transparency, if we don't have
Right.
protections put in place, we don't have exit polling. I mean, they could have fixed the elections in 2016 or before that, when people are making a fuss. Bernie not standing up for it, and the rest of the people. I mean, especially Bernie being cheated so many times. And
That was the
he
biggest
hasn't-
disservice.
That was horrible. That's what made me not be such a big Bernie supporter
too.
anymore. It's God. He's not just not standing up for himself. He's not standing up for all those people that fought so hard for him.
And gave him so much fucking money.
Yeah, I gave him way more money than I could afford to, but now I'm giving all that money to independent media that I believe speak the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't afford to do it, but I'm doing it anyways. So, is what it is, you know. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm sorry, Osama. I cut you off because I had a rant. Go ahead, finish your statement. I feel bad.
Well, I mean, it's hard to know if there's voter fraud. I mean, I personally don't believe that voter fraud is as big a problem as election fraud,
Oh yeah.
redistricting. There's just so many shenanigans of wiping people off the voter rolls. The electoral college, it's like such an outmoded idea. I think. I mean, and I think the Senate should just go away. You know, I mean, I don't, I guess I'm an anarchist at heart, you know, I mean, which of course is not the absence of rule, it's the absence of rulers, you know. If we are self-governing, governing, we don't need these priests, politicians, county commissioners, dog catchers, and all of these things. If we're responsible, but you know,
if we
we've
live in small
delegated
communities and everybody knows each other, then they're going to act more responsibly than the big oligarchs that people hold on this big pedestal. You're more responsible if you're dealing with just a small community and everybody is making the decisions based on respect for each other.
Redneck economics is in the Redneck economics is in the chat. You want to? Does she have the link?
Stevie.
She have the link?
Make sure she. Okay, Osama was able to put the link in.
You can email it to her, right?
In the meantime, yeah, I already did.
Check your email there, Red.
Stevie, come on. Check your email. I sent you a link.
Yeah, we'll give you.
I'll send it again.
We'll give you the jumbotron when you come in.
But meantime, Val, would you like to say your piece about what you think about what's going on?
Is he muted?
Are you muted?
Can't hear you, Val.
Val, we can't hear you.
He doesn't look muted.
Come on.
Lost your sound, Val.
He doesn't look muted.
Nothing.
We lost Val's sound.
Nothing I did on my end.
Damn it. I don't know what's going on, Val. Check your sound settings.
Yeah, I still hear everybody.
Meanwhile, Shonda or Chris, you want to speak up about the election?
Chris, tell us what you think about the American election.
That's okay. I don't want to get drone strikes, but
yeah,
we're not going to drone strike you. We promise. You're an ally.
The neighbours would definitely be annoyed. I'll probably get fined for noise violations. Election integrity. It would be nice to have some.
Yeah. Yeah, it would it'd be really nice to have.
Well, we'd like them as well. I mean, we can't give you any because we don't really have that much ourselves, to be honest. But
no, I think it's the way that.
Do you all have exit polling, Chris, over there in England? Do you have exit polling?
I think exit polling over here is what they sort of like tell to the old people that are going to Switzerland to die.
Okay.
Chris, you're not so.
So they don't have
they just,
election exit polling.
They just wriggle the county boundaries around the election boundaries around like they do over there. So,
gerrymandering,
yeah, that kind of thing goes on, and then the
Okay.
BBC are just complete and utter dicks when it comes to being non-biased and non-partisan.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question for all of you right now. What's the big deal? We have groups like Convo Couch and some of the other folks who are questioning election integrity, and they're getting called Trump bots and everything else. I think that we've got an ongoing issue with election integrity for like 4 frickin' decades. So why are the so-called left in media giving Convo Couch and some of the other folks shit for wanting election integrity? This is an ongoing thing that means a lot to all of us.
These are the same people that were speaking out about the election integrity back in for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah,
and it just didn't stop. Like Democrats didn't just stop fucking with the elections,
right?
Just because they didn't think that Trump would win in the last presidential election.
They didn't bother.
They didn't think he had any fucking chance at all. So they didn't bother doing it. But they were prepared this time. And we already know about the inaccuracies in the voting machines and how the fractional voting and then the provisional ballots and all that. We know all the tricks that they do. We already know that. And I know fucking well that Michael Clintz, I'm getting their names all mixed up. Humanist Report and
Mike Figueredo and Kyle Kalinske.
Yeah, yeah, Kyle Kalinske. Look, they know this. They know this.
I know. What the
And
hell?
so I'm like pissed because maybe they're seeing TYT getting millions of dollar contracts.
David Dole.
And well, what's going on with David Dole? What I mean, he's in Canada.
Yeah.
It does, and he's still he should have balls enough to stand up to the system. He's not going to get hurt by it being in Canada. Maybe he's looking to get a big paycheck like TYT. I don't know why they're doing that, but
Yeah.
oh my God. And then Status Quo doing it. What the fuck is up with all my mentors? The people that I looked up to are just blowing my mind.
Yeah.
He had Abby Martin on today, though.
Who did?
Oh, but Abby Martin. Okay, did
Oh,
anyone see
Jordan
that
did,
interview
yeah.
Abby Martin did with
Jordan today?
somebody with election integrity, whatever? She said the judges are just they're not going to go against it. It sounded, they're still going to do the right thing, but no, they were really saying they're not going to go against the status,
They're going to go with the status quo. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to go with the status quo. They're not going to go against what the establishment wants, what the deep state wants, ultimately, because they know that they will get wrecked by them. So, no, the Supreme Court, no matter how much it was supposed to swing in the conservative favor, it's not going to help Donald Trump. That's what I got out of that interview that Abby Martin did. But
Yeah.
maybe I'm...
No, that's what I got out of it too. And so many are just like, well, they can't prove it, so let's move on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't prove it because of proprietary software.
Exactly. And that's always my
That needs
response
to be not a thing. That needs to be not a thing. And all these ballot dumps in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Stop. I'm sorry. We're not crazy. We've seen these things. I have stayed up all night watching the Bernie Sanders election and seeing how his numbers somehow dropped. How the fuck does that happen? I was watching it live when that happened. I'm sorry. I'm not buying this corporate media bullshit. If you want to buy it, you have no respect for me anymore. I'm done. I will not watch people who are so hypocritical when they're sitting there talking to Trump supporters who are worried about election integrity. What they should be doing is bringing them into the fold and saying, hey, I understand what you're going through. We went through that during the election with Bernie Sanders. The primary, we went through that twice. Okay, we know what the fuck is going on. He should be bringing them into the fold so we have that much of an ally to fix our election system. Okay, I'm done with my rant.
I just want to thank all of you and you too, Chris. I mean, Chris, you've been so welcoming, especially to me when I was just coming into this. But all of your voices are why we do this, because if one person hears something that you said and it resonates with them, maybe they'll keep fighting. I don't do this for acclamations or clicks or likes. I could be doing makeup videos, but no, I am trying to wake people up.
Have you seen the Going Gray videos? Have you seen those?
I saw something about
it. They go viral. Going natural.
Yeah,
you could get
7 billion
videos and made lots of money because they could have been with that journey with me to going natural gray. I could have totally done that, but I'm sorry.
Be sponsored and get clicks and get money from YouTube and that's not why we're here.
Superficial. And yes, I did do the gray transformation.
Well, you could pull it off because you are gorgeous.
Thank you, Shonda. But I'm happy with my gray. I'm happy being natural. Okay, but
Me too.
Channel Warhorse, thank you so much for joining us. Is there anyone else I missed that's new that popped on? It's so weird because everyone's going over to Rockfin. I feel like we have no viewers, but it's like
No, we're glad to go to Rockfin.
I'm very happy you're going to Rockfin. Cheers to you.
Yeah,
and thank you.
We're gonna do some premium stuff over there with music where they can't get us in Rockfin. So we're gonna have music show. Any of you would like to join us?
I still want to do the Who's Cheating Who.
I have one hid for you that I can play like Friday or whatever.
Nice. I love that because that's pretty much what's going on. Do makeup videos while you talk about politics.
I thought about doing that, but then I don't want to be accused of just trying to get sponsors and likes, so I'll just find it out and do this.
That's the hard part. hard. And I was a makeup artist, so I could totally do
Right,
that.
right. And they make a ton of money.
Yeah, I just not into that. I mean, I really hate wearing makeup for one. I really hate it.
Me too. It gets in my eyes.
What's the meeting
Oh, you know you
password,
love it.
Oz?
What?
Roz is trying to come on. What's the meeting password?
You shouldn't have one.
You shouldn't have to have one. I hate
No,
that.
there's no meeting password.
Does somebody do Nancy Pelosi's makeup, or does she go to a funeral director?
The morgue.
Oh yeah. She looks at she has
Madam Two Swords.
she has a slur when she talks because her face is so tight for getting all those surgeries.
Or she's half drunk using
Not
vodka in her
really.
orange juice.
I keep waiting for her to do
I
the-
wouldn't blame anyone for that,
Yeah.
considering what's going on with the planet.
Yeah, just wait till she does the Popeye thing.
Yeah, I like when one eye gets kind of stuck.
Yeah, one eye, yeah. Hi, Popeye.
Absolutely. Come on. Well, give me your email, Raza, and I'll send you the link that way.
Yeah, we'll try
Just
and
put
get
your
you in.
email down, and then you can delete it right after I copy
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because it seems to work better that way if we send it in the email. Unless your email is the same as your. Oh no, I guess I could try that. I don't know.
A dingo's right above ground, so that's no complaints. I asked them how they were doing, and they said they're above ground.
Okay, I'm gonna try to send you this via email, Raza. I don't know if it's gonna work. God damn it, paste it.
Yeah,
Damn
send
it.
it, try it, yeah. We'll get, yeah, I'll
There you
have to
go.
put one of the cameras on screen share when we get everybody in here. Wow, see how many people we can pack into this Volkswagen Zoom. Wow, I think I can max out at 7 cameras. Shanda, that's good to know for the future, right?
Yeah, I'm really impressed, Oz.
Yeah, I don't know where I got them. I think they came out of my butt. So I'm looking.
Have a clean this
You are
lens.
just amazing.
Yeah, Chris, exactly. Just clean it up. All right.
Don't have cameras like that. I had to have an endoscopy.
Yeah, I put mine off till after the holidays so I can have a happy New Year. You know.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying this.
Doctor tries to wait until you're actually naked there before he starts a conversation with you in a room full of nurses. Thanks. Could we do this another time?
Yeah. I bet you're a comedian when you go in
Okay,
for
that's
that,
not
too.
working. It's not it.
I did get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Damn
I
it, Raza! Give me your email so I can freaking
what?
send you the link.
It's in the chat, Chris.
It is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in the chat
Okay.
again. It should work. Channel Warhorse. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. I love
Where's
the name.
Redneckonomics at? She said she just got home and she was gonna get ready and come on in. So
Okay, Raza. Okay, there it is.
There it is.
Raza.
Raza,
24.
Raza, Raza.
Email that.
Oh, we understand.
yeah.
Crazy.
Copy. This is fun. I gotta go back and forth between things.
Okay.
so-
I have a housekeeping question for everybody. Why, when you have a dryer, do they not give you the power cord to plug into your wall?
Because they're dumb.
So you'll spend $30 more.
Oh, okay. Just checking. My Joey was asking me that, and she's like mad. She goes, "You spend $1,000 of washer and dryer. They don't give you what means to plug it in. What the hell?" I said, "That's the way we roll."
There's several different styles of 220-volt outlets.
Yep, that's exactly right.
There's
Yep.
a 4-pin. There's a 3-pin.
Yeah.
You know, so
The hell
Here
I
a
did
pin,
here.
there a pin, everywhere a pin. Annie Ann says capitalism.
Okay,
yeah.
check your email, Raza.
Uh,
I think I sent it to you.
Hi,
Hopefully I
Ann.
did.
Auntie Ann. Hi, Auntie Ann. J9 Campbell. I'm toggling.
Auntie Anna's here.
Yeah, I'm
Yay.
toggling between rooms.
Jean is here. Hello, Jean.
Yeah, I
Hi,
saw Jean. Hi,
Jean.
Jean.
Hi,
We
Jean.
love Jean. We
Hello,
love
Jean.
I'm so excited. This is kind of like
Hi,
the
Jean.
reunion show because I've been kind
Friend in
of
the chat.
MIA like lately. I've been on the dive a few times, but other than that,
She's been hanging out with us.
Yeah, she's been hanging out
yeah,
at
I've
the
been
water
it's so
cooler.
much easier when Oz handles everything. And I had a heart condition, and I got too stressed trying to set everything up and all this stuff. So these guys saved my life, Shonda and Oz. So thank you.
You saved ours.
Well, we're family. Damn it. We're family.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of that, everybody who's inclined to hit the like button because we're having like things happen. Like what?
Yeah, like
What's they're like taking them off and putting them on, and it's right.
they're
before
stealing our likes.
They're stealing our likes, and if you're gonna
Yeah,
give us
they do that. So please like and
yeah, please
share.
like. No matter
or
where you
whatever.
are, just like, be nice, be kind if you can. Don't be like Shanda and go into a show and then just to put a thumbs down and run out. So
That's my bad karma, right?
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
kinda
Josh Fox. It's Josh Fox. That little shit had me convinced that he knew what the hell he was talking about with Gasland, and then he goes and he sells us out. No.
yeah.
Fuck Josh Fox. Just fuck him.
That's why I go in and hit the down button.
Yeah, but you know what? The down button even helps your channel. So if you hate us, go ahead and click the thumbs down. Just do it. It's fine.
All right,
I'm totally okay with it. Don't feel bad. It just helps our numbers. It's okay. Do it.
And then he goes and he sells us out. We got feedback.
Gotta turn your stream off on YouTube, Raza.
Yeah, but you know what? The down button even helps your channel. So if you hate us, is Raza in the house now?
Yeah,
Ross
I
is in
think
the
that's the
house.
feedback we're hearing.
Okay. Yeah, shut up. Like put. Okay with yeah. X out the sound on your YouTube, but pop out your chat. So you chat.
We got.
How do we sound?
I think I may have to jump off.
We sound good.
No, just turn off your YouTube thing. You're fine. Just shut the YouTube off and stay on the Zoom.
Yeah, I think that's the feedback we're hearing.
Okay. Yeah, shut up. Like put.
How are you doing that without moving your lips, man?
There we go.
You'll be
There we
fine,
go.
Rosa,
He did
you
it.
can do
Yay.
it.
I muted.
Yay,
I muted Raza.
Raza.
Let me get Raza in the camera. and
Oh,
then
you
we'll-
just okay. Just get him in the camera, and then Raza, just go into your YouTube and just
Well,
like silence the sound on it, and then pop out the chat. You're good. Hi, Raza.
Hi, Raza.
There he is. Hey, Raza.
We got you.
Did we get it? Did we get the sound good?
Nice hat, bud.
I think Raza.
I love the hat. I love
a
the
very
hat.
nice hat. Very nice hat. And
We
you're gonna have to
great
unmute
people
yourself,
here.
Raza.
I'm so excited.
Unmute yourself, Raza. You're muted.
Unmute you. Just
Unmute you. There
mute
you go.
your YouTube.
Keep trying. I love that hat. I used to have one. Is that an Indiana Jones hat?
Oh, Oz, you're so jealous.
I am jealous. Anytime anybody's got a damn hat or hair or anything else.
Mike mute
Hey.
his lower left-hand corner.
Hello?
Raza. There he is.
Hello. There he is. We hear you. Yay.
about like the tide here.
Hey, don't diss on people with no hair because Osama is one of my very favorite people in the whole entire world. And
No,
You
Oz
know.
just disses on himself.
Yeah.
I know. So, it's cool to not have hair. Ask Osama.
Sure, I
It's
I
fine.
love meeting people with no hair because we can put our heads together and make an ass of ourselves.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it too.
That is
Osama.
so
Did you have fun visiting with Sam Mitchell?
Oh
Mr.
yeah, it was great. He's
Okay.
he's out of hand. He's totally out of hand.
Well, you're
He's had
unmuted
He's
now.
totally crazy.
He's had to pull down Humpty Dumpty tribe for 6
I
months.
know. There he is. We hear you. I
About like the tide here.
He had in a little trouble.
just shut down your YouTube, Roz.
Can you hear me now?
Raza, just shut down your YouTube and you'll be golden. I know. So, it's cool to not have hair. Ask Osama.
Sure.
Yeah, it's cool
I
to
hate
not have
hearing my
hair.
voice.
I hate my own voice too. It makes me want to cut my ears off.
Makes me want to hide. I sound so squeaky. Damn it. Okay, we're good.
Kelly Lane's here with us.
Hi,
Hey,
Kelly.
Kelly's here. Yay.
How are you guys?
Yeah.
Hi,
You all is
Kelly.
here. Oh, you've got a big crowd.
Yeah, we got a
Yes,
big crowd.
well, this is the comeback, the natural progressive. I need all my favorite people here.
Oh, cool. Good. Well, thanks for inviting me.
You're very welcome.
We just
We-
got finished, Joanne and I, talking to Pasta and Fiorella. They were on fire today. That was so awesome.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Benny on, wasn't it?
Yeah, they
We
were.
They're
So-
just knocking it out of the park. I'm so happy to hear the stuff they're saying. It's just
Me
so cool.
too. Me too. I'm so disappointed in so many people, but not them.
No.
Absolutely not them.
Yeah.
And then,
Hi, Kelly.
I know Red Economics is supposed to be here, Stevie, and she just got home from work, so she's going to try and pop
Oh,
in.
okay. Wait,
But-
do I know who just said hi to me? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble looking
Hi,
at.
it's Osama.
Oh, hello.
How you
Okay,
doing?
good.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear you,
we
Raza.
can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mate.
Welcome, Raza. Now we can hear you without the background noise, so
Okay.
that's awesome.
There's some lag on the picture though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
I'm hearing-
happens. Look on the side thing instead of on the, because, yeah, there is a lag. So if you look at the
Oh.
side view,
Okay.
little
I see.
screen with people, and if you don't see you, you can always change it.
Okay,
So
so
everybody,
hi Kelly. I mean, obviously hi Chris.
yes,
And hi Kelly, hi Chris. The other Chris Foster.
yep.
Hello.
two
Who else
Chris's.
we got there? The Accidental. Oz,
Hi.
Joe.
And
number
Veggies,
5.
yes, yes,
Number 5.
5.
He's bald like me.
Hey, yes. Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Oz,
no.
look, I have lighting.
Val,
You do.
you
look
do
great.
have lightning.
You look great.
Lightning,
I know,
I said
I'm not
lightning,
happy.
lighting.
No,
I'm not
you look,
happy with it, but it's
Okay.
better than it was for now.
no, you look great.
I've got
You
too
look great.
much lighting.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I can't get this right.
I
You need
think
one of
it's-
those umbrella thingies.
It's just fine. Don't worry. It looks good.
But no, you look beautiful, Kelly. You always look beautiful. So
Get a
just
brolly
shut
stick
up.
in the
You look
conspiracy
beautiful.
Oh, I didn't miss anybody, I don't think.
Is Brian there with you today?
Yeah, but he's not in the mood to. I don't know. Long
Okay,
day.
well, tell him hi
Brian.
for us.
Yeah.
I will.
'Cause we all love Brian. Oh, I need to bring up the chat again. I just put it down looking at my
Do you
email.
have a certain subject, or is it just?
No, this is like the first comeback of the Natural Progressive, and I wanted to bring as many people as possible back on that have been on the channel before. So I
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much
Well, maybe-
invited everybody that's been on. But Kelly, we really do want you on Women's Wednesday on the dive in the morning if you ever are able to make
Now,
it.
is morning? Does that mean like 1:00 my time?
Yeah, I think
so. Yeah, I think that's 1 o'clock. It's 11 my time.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So-
that works. I can do that.
Shonda, you would love to have Kelly on.
Yes,
with us, right?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We would love to
Yeah.
have Cal on the dive.
No,
Yeah, I can do 1:00. I mean, I'm usually up. I just don't like having to be.
Dressed in it. Yeah.
I
camera
know,
ready.
me either.
It's 10 o'clock for me, man. I have to get started super early.
I resemble that, but yeah, we would love to. We need more women on. the
Yes,
side.
we need more women. And we have a bunch of, like,
Wednesday.
if you ever watched, we had Lynn Isahoda. She's coming back on eventually. And then hopefully Rhonda's computer will be up and running. So we got a lot of women waiting to come on.
yeah.
Yeah, but we need we need as many women as possible
Okay,
to keep
well,
the
I'll
women
see if-
going.
I'll see if Joanne's interested too.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, now that I can get 7 cameras in, you can have 7
Yeah.
ladies in there, and I can hide behind the curtain where I want to be. So
But
there.
we were talking about the election.
Wait, are we live?
Yes.
Yeah,
No
we
problem
are live.
with that other side of the screen.
Okay.
We are live, but oh
I-
my gosh, we've already been on for an hour. But I want to hear your opinion on the election.
Oh, you've been on for an hour?
Yeah,
I missed it. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that.
we're just happy to
I'm gonna
have
have to
you.
fail, I'm afraid, so I can hopefully get a tiny bit of sleep. before
Yeah,
I
I
get
should-
away.
Okay.
All right,
Stevie
Chris.
said you would be a great addition, right? In economics. She's like, yeah, you'd
All
be
right.
good. So would you, Stevie. Damn it. Oh, and Sandy. Sandy didn't make it. She says,
Pleasure.
ladies,
Sa-
forgive me.
Sandy's
I
in the
had,
chat. Sandy's in the chat.
yeah,
Hi, Sandy.
and Stevie's in the chat as well. Okay, Stevie.
Chris, you have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'll be right back.
Welcome.
Oh, is
Get
Chris
some
going?
rest.
Chris
Yeah,
Foster?
he's going to go.
Okay, go to bed. We love you so much, Chris Foster. Thank you for coming.
Well,
Good to
Thanks for
see you,
having
Chris.
Bye.
see you. Bye.
Bye, Chris.
We'll see you soon. Okay, so Sandy can't make it, but we love her, and I want her on Women's Wednesday anytime we can get her. But yeah, Kelly Lane, and freaking Redneckonomics. I want her on, like, any chance. We really need to push her show because she deserves to be doing that for a living. Honestly,
Is she coming on?
is she?
I don't
Are you
know how
coming?
I missed. I don't know how I missed that you were already on. I thought it. Okay. Oh well.
I
Anyway.
tried to get the time right,
You're doing better than me. I couldn't even find the link.
Oh. Okay.
but I didn't send you the link, Shonda. I sent
Okay,
everybody
that's
else.
why I
some.
didn't get it.
Well, Oz, you were supposed to send her the link.
I did.
He did. He did. He
I
did.
sent
Oh,
it.
okay.
I did.
So-
I was asking for a passcode for.
So what did I miss? You guys.
What the hell? Why is it asking for a passcode? I don't understand why it does that sometimes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
We were
being-
just talking about, rigged election, not rigged
I'm
election.
gonna forward the original thing to you, Stevie. So look for.
I think you have to click the link right out of the email.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna send it.
I-
I'm forwarding
Not
the
paste it.
original email to Stevie
Hi, Sandy.
and see if you can
Sandy.
make
Hi,
it.
Sandy.
Try that. We're only going to be on for a few more minutes because we've already been on for an hour. So, yeah, I mean, God, we need more women on Women's Wednesday. And now my show, The Natural Progressive, is going to just have everybody because it's pretty much going to be the Natural Progressive one time a week. And I'm probably going to pop on to The Dive. So, it's got to be everybody because I'm not going to exclude my guy friends for sure. Val has to be there. Osama when he wants to be there. Raza. I mean, I just need my buddies. And Kelly Lane is always welcome. Brian. I just want all my friends there on my show, so I can't make it just strictly women. But Women's Wednesday in the morning, and then all goes Natural Progressive at night.
Oz has to hook me up with his wig store.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the best wigs. His hair wigs are so fun. His hair hats. I love his hats.
Oz,
Beauty
can
and
you
the Boomer.
check your messages?
Where?
Uh,
Where?
Face-
Backyard polish.
I guess
She's a
Facebook.
she. Oh, Ricardo, the hearted, says get in touch with Backyard Politics. She's a she. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that for sure.
I don't have any
Yay.
messages. I don't have any
made
messages,
it.
Kelly.
Backyard Politics.
Oh, here it
Grace
comes.
is-
There it is.
Have her, Ricardo, have her email either the natural progressive at gmail.com or
Oh, good.
Shonda, the accidental activist at gmail.com or OzLaFave at gmail.com. One of us have her email us, and we'd love to have another female join.
All right.
So,
Good. Let's.
but Shonda is the program director, so pretty much everything's going to go through her.
yeah, we've
right.
got. Hey,
am I
there
wrong?
she is.
Stevie's here. Thanks for joining us.
Stevie!
Hi, Stevie!
So excited! I'm sorry you had to be so late, but I know, your workload and everything sucks, but damn, it's nice to have you on.
So I was up there celebrating with her, and just got home. I've been looking all day for the link, so I've been trying to keep an eye on it because I keep missing the notification for the show. So
Oh, well, I sent it to you in your email. Did
Yeah,
you not get it?
yeah, I got it yesterday, but I was waiting for the YouTube notification to jump on.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
they're not notifying people like us. You know that. They don't like
Yeah,
to.
what are we gonna do about, I have to quote and give accolades to Glenn Greenwald for so clearly stating that we're up against the union of power of the establishment Dems, the mainstream media, Wall Street, and Silicon Valley, all, working together against us. What are we gonna do about that?
Get in the streets and join together with the right wing populists and the left wing populists. And there's one thing we can get together on is the lack of election integrity. And I'd really love to hear Stevie talk about this because, yeah, I've seen her comments and other videos, and yeah, I think she's right on track.
Yeah, I've been pretty vocal about this because I mean, we witnessed it firsthand when it came to Bernie Sanders, the last election, and then now, it just because it's happening to somebody that we don't like, which is, one of the tactics that they use. Now we want to, pretend like it's not happening.
Right.
But, it's crazy to me. It's like if they can do it to Trump, they're going to do it to us. They've already done it to us.
They have done it to us. We know how it feels. We know how it feels.
Just because we don't like Trump, just because we don't like, the things he says or, some of his supporters, it doesn't mean that what is going on isn't true. I mean, they're trying to blame it on being a sore loser, and it's like, of course, it's going to be the losers that are saying this because the winners are the ones that are doing the fraud and the rigging and the shenanigans. And it's just, right now should be an olive branch between, the Bernie supporters, back then and the Trump supporters now. I mean, it's just, it's exactly what they did to Alex Jones. I mean, a lot of people don't like Alex Jones, but, we do have freedom of speech. We should have, election integrity. It's mind-boggling to me that people are doing this, but I think that it comes down to the fact that people feel powerless to like change anything. So like they're just going with the narrative that makes them feel good.
Feel good, yeah. Feel happy. I'm on the right side because I'm on the side of the Democrat, the working party, the working people party. But they're not for working people anymore. It's not what that's about at all. Neither side is. The populist side is where it's at. That's why they have to cheat to win.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't.
No, they just say the same old, like they have been. I mean, I keep saying this, but Kamala wears Converse, and Obama drops the mic while he's dropping bombs, and Bill Clinton played the saxophone on Arsenio Hall show. I mean, rinse and repeat. It's the same.
My buddy drummed for him. My buddy played drums for Bill Clinton's inauguration. He was the drummer.
Really?
Wow.
But it's that what's the word I'm looking for? Confluence with Hollywood and the entertainment industry that hooks a lot of, I think, younger people too. Like, oh, this is the side I should be on because I don't want to, I want to be progressive, but they don't know what's really happening behind the scenes, maybe because people
right
with their lives. So, I mean, my daughter told me Kamala Harris came on a musician that she likes channel, like an interview, and I was like, oh, just if they knew who she really was, I don't think they'd be supporting her, but they don't know.
No, they don't know. A lot of people just don't pay attention, and I think it's fallen on us because we know if you know and you can help, it's your responsibility to help make people understand. And this here is a group of people that understands what's going on, so it falls on us. It's our responsibility to try to get other people to understand what the hell the problem is, and a lot of it has to do with election integrity, and that's exactly where we can hook up with the populist right. Populist left and the populist right both suffer the same problem. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's it, and we need to use that to our best ability, and we also need to be out in the streets. It's not going to be solved in the voting booth.
True. Yep. We just have to be careful, I think, with those things. The mob is always
no, we don't want mob rule. That's definitely not it.
Looking for ways to, because I think a lot of people still like maybe venture over to the other side, and then they end up kind of adopting all of the other side's views because everyone feels like there's one way or the other, and I think
no, there's not one way or the other. I've been educated a lot by some of the right wingers, and because at first I went back and forth. I was raised Republican, and then I went to the Democrat side because someone persuaded me over there, and I related more to the Democrat side, and then I just went back and forth, and then I realized they're both full of fucking shit, and they're both manipulating people, and I finally just decided it needs to be the issue. The issue is what you focus on, not the icon that represents whatever they pretend to represent, because they're definitely not representing you. They're only there to make their donors happy. The people that pay them, those are the only people they're out to represent. They may talk a pretty story. That's the great thing about Trump, is at least you could see through him. He was totally transparent. Biden's going to be there, and he's not going to be transparent. You're not going to be able to see the dirty shit he does behind our backs, just like Obama.
Here's a quote from John Pilger. Trump was a caricature of the system, as far as like not was being like the choice in the election. Obviously, they still are these things. Trump was a caricature of the system. Biden was the embodiment of the system. That basically sums it up, you know, I think.
Hey, Cal, did you see Dianne Feinstein's questioning of Dorsey yesterday?
I did not.
You have to watch it. She is pushing for full-on censorship. Like, why are you not deleting these tweets? Why are you allowing these things to be put out there?
Oh,
I find it so dangerous.
Okay, no, I saw another piece where I don't know who the guy was, but he was questioning Zuckerberg. It was on the Ben Swan show. Is that maybe the same hearing?
No, I don't know where I saw the clip. Maybe C-SPAN or something, but it went on for hours yesterday, you know.
Oh yeah.
But basically what it came down to is Julian Assange, because of Julian Assange, now Twitter is acting like they are publishers and they can't verify a source, so they're not going to support anything that if they can't verify the source. Who the hell do they think they are?
I don't know. It's 1984.
Yeah,
I mean, it's scary. It's very scary. And I don't know how many of you are more. I was always more of a Twitter user than Facebook.
Me too.
And I have seen it get worse, you know, as time goes on, because it's obviously skewed. You know, it used to be, I don't know, you could tell it was censored, but it wasn't as bad. You would catch stuff in real time. Now I feel like everything I look at is an algorithm, and it's, you know, the ones that make me the maddest are the promoted things. Yes. It'll be an ad for Dems or something. I'm like, what is this? I didn't follow this.
Oh, it's so frustrating. It is. But okay, we are running really late on time, but Stevie, one of the biggest reasons I wanted you to come on, I mean, I followed you for a long time since you did the interviews with Graham Elwood, and one of the the first time you were on my show, I made you do the story about rednecks and the origin of rednecks. I really, 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 really wanted you to give that story because you do it the best. Before we go anywhere, and I also want you to come back on our show as often as you can so we can promote you and your channel and get you going, because we love you, Stevie. We do. Okay, we can't hear you. What's going on? You're muted. Unmute.
So the original meaning of redneck was, it came down. It was all about the mine wars, and so what happened was, the coal miners were being abused by their bosses, the coal mines. They were forced to be paid in coal strip, which was only valid in the stores that were owned by the coal mines. They were paid, horrible wages, had horrible living conditions. It was just terrible all around. Dangerous, just name it. And that's what was wrong. And so what they did was they unionized with black, white, immigrant coal miners in order to form the UMWA and fight back against the coal bosses. And so that's why I picked that name for my channel, because I wanted to remind people of what the original meaning of the word was, because now it's been slandered and used as propaganda to take away what we've done here. They don't want people to remember that we fought back and won. They don't want people to know that. They don't want people to know that they dropped a bomb on American citizens back then, over 100 years ago. So, if they're willing to do that back then, just think about what they can get by with now. I mean, so that's why I chose that as my name. And in economics, the economics part is because, that's what I think that we should apply that logic to the way that we run our economics here in the United States. We should be about the working class, making sure that they're safe, well paid, they have the benefits that they need, and that they've earned, I mean, not that you need to earn, health care. I think everybody should be entitled to that. Everybody should be entitled to a house, but, that's the original meaning. And because of what we stood for and what we were able to accomplish, that's why over the past 100 years, they've been slandering the name. And now it's,
It's a slur.
synonymous with-
It's like you're
Yeah.
awful if you're a redneck. And
you're
I've
right.
always taken that name proudly, and I didn't even know what it meant. But I thought it meant you're working outside and you get a sunburn on your neck.
that's
I
what it
thought
originally-
that's what it was about. But damn, yeah.
Redneck's been used for a long time. Even before that, it was used back in like Ireland for people that worked out. It was a slur used against people that were field hands, that worked. Oh,
Because you're lesser because
tough
you
worker,
work your ass off.
So I mean, we adopted
I
it.
say fuck you anyone who thinks that's not a cool thing to be a redneck.
Yeah, so I wanted to take that name back and try to get people to, watch, because, it brings in people that from the South that, probably identify with being a redneck. It kind of, gets people to pay attention. It kind of bit me in the butt a little bit because a lot of people wouldn't watch my channel because they thought I was some racist right winger. But, once people gave it a shot.
Yeah, I found out different watching you on Graham Elwood, being interviewed by him. I'm like, oh God, this girl's got something. And actually, you were a huge inspiration to me. Even, you were talking to like 9 people at a time, and I'm like, oh my God, how is she so comfortable in front of the camera just talking to people?
I'm not.
You were a huge inspiration to me. I just want you to know that. And I really hope that you continue to be a part of this community, the Roar Media, all of us. And we will support your channel, and we want you to be successful because you are just awesome. You're awesome.
Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, I love coming on here. I mean, it feels like home. Just coming home to a bunch of friends and just hanging out and.
Oh, yeah. And James is welcome too on the dive or whatever. James is welcome as well, just so you know.
No, yeah.
So cool. I'm so excited. Thank you all for coming. I'm super happy that so many of my very best people, Osama,
So glad that you're back.
Val Hala.
Such a celebration.
Val Hala is my, Val, I hope you're going to join me every Wednesday night from now on because, we're there. Absolutely. And Raza, we love you. And Mitchell, you're here. I didn't even know you were in. Mitchell.
Hey, Mitchell.
Oh, you're the best people. And Shonda. But yeah,
Snork, aka Snork. Call him by
yeah, aka Snork Y2K. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. And of course, Kelly Lane. All you people, anytime you want to show up on the dive, email me or email Shonda or Oz, and we can get you in. We want to raise up as many voices as possible, especially the women folk, but definitely the men who support the women folk.
Oh, yeah.
We love you just as much. And Mitchell, snort. You're muted. Damn it! And you haven't said a word. But we love Mitchell, and God, this was the funnest show. But okay, this was just like a big, like gobbledygook thing. But I'm so glad y'all came. And anytime you have something to say, please email us, and we will bring you on one of our shows.
Yeah, I think we need to open up some more. I may be a little out of the loop lately, but I think we don't have enough kind of open forum things right now.
We need more of that.
I mean, yeah, I think sometimes I always would talk about the focus groups and stuff you used to see on like CNN, and those people had the best things to say more than the talking head. And so I think maybe a lot of people do want to talk, but maybe people in the chat or whatever.
That's
know-
what my show is. My show is venting about everything that's going on environmentally, politically, all of that. That's my channel, my show on the channel. There's a lot of politics on the dive, also environmental stuff on the dive, and really anyone who wants to jump on there, we would love to hear your voice.
You could come without video, right? If
Oh
you-
yes.
Yeah.
You know, we only do that as filler because it's normally just Oz and I. But and we have the Accidental Activist and we have Brave New Future. There's a ton of different shows. So depending on what you want to talk about, when you want to talk about it.
Wednesdays, anytime you can make it, either in the morning or at night. I would love you to be there. Please, Stevie, come on when I come on. I come on Wednesday, the dive, and then Wednesday night now. So anytime you
About
can
what
make
time?
it. The dive is on, what is it, 1 p.m. your time?
Yeah, it's
Eastern?
1 p.m. your time.
Yeah, on Monday nights.
And Monday nights we do a Monday night one too. That's just everybody shows up.
And we do Wednesday nights is the time I did mine, which is 8 p.m. Eastern.
So,
So-
what's going on Saturday nights? You have the no joke. Is that right?
No.
I don't know. No, Marcus stayed with Uphill.
Okay, so what's
We
going
don't
on?
know what's going on there. Not that we have a problem with Uphill. Uphill is great, and you can catch a lot of the other shows on Uphill that we did before. So they support us, we support them. They just are going more the radio and podcast
Right.
thing than.
I was just wondering if there was anything going on Saturday nights because I
Yeah.
used to do host something at 10:30, kind of late Eastern time, but it just opened.
I
Right.
think that's an open spot. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Beauty and
Yeah.
the Boomer gets over.
No. She's talking 9:30 Eastern, which would be
No, 10:30 Eastern,
10:30 Eastern, which would be
12.
during.
7:30.
Yeah,
West Coast.
I'm lost.
yeah, that's Beauty and the Boomer. We do that on Saturday nights every Saturday night. That's a let your hair down sort of thing. But you can run a
Yeah, but you can work your show in there.
Yeah, you
Kelly.
can put it
We'll
in-
up to Oz.
Yeah.
But what I want to do is not really a show of my. It's like open forum, like for anybody to come on and talk.
Yeah,
whatever.
you should do that. Yeah, do it.
That's kind of what I do. So, but you can do that too. It's cool.
I
but
just call you
It's all
chatters.
Beauty and the Boomer would be
Yeah.
10
good.
o'clock.
Oh my God, I love all
No,
you
but what time
chatters.
are you guys ending on Saturday nights?
We end at what 9
9
East-
o'clock,
or 9
yeah.
Pacific time.
Yeah, we
Oh,
do
so you're
we
not
do, we do a
Utah.
solid 2 hours. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
But-
so
it's-
11 Eastern.
yeah, it's totally different content, Kelly. It's just we kick back and get crazy and drink and everything else. So.
It's more entertainment value
Yeah.
than.
It's
Do
not
you
politics, really.
Is it open? Like, do you put for anybody in the chat to jump in?
No, not on Beauty and
No.
the Boomer. It's formatted because
Yeah.
actually Shanda writes that show all week long, so it's pretty well formatted.
Actually, all of us prefer to have like people jump in before the
Right.
thing starts.
Right.
So if you want to come on, you just kind of send a request to our email, and then we're like, okay, send you a Zoom link
yeah. Pat comes on.
kind of thing.
Yeah, Pat comes on and does the movie review and movie suggestions, and we would book guests.
And
for
we
sure.
really need some more Pat, the Batman fan, doing. What was that thing he did with
Carlin
oh my
knew.
God.
Carlin knew.
Carl? Yeah,
George Carlin.
Yeah.
knew. Yeah. Pat's he's
That one.
welcome
George
to do
Carlin
that
one.
anytime. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
believe there's nothing Sunday night.
that was
Yeah, there's a lot of good spots open. Pretty much everything's open other than Saturday night.
poor
Friday and
Oz.
Saturday
It's
night,
gonna be
yeah.
so busy.
Yeah, kudos to Oz. He's got nine video feeds up. Everything is running smooth. Sounds great.
It's gonna
You're
crash
just gonna-
now. It's gonna crash. He
It's
said
gonna
something.
crash now. Sorry, I jinxed
You're
you.
gonna jinx
gonna
us,
play-
damn it.
I should play us out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Osama! I love it. Are you actually playing my intro, outro? Oh!
Yay.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. This is live music. Osama playing my intro, outro
You
music.
better watch it.
Damn it.
He'll get copyrighted on his own music.
That would be fucking weird, but okay. I love you, Osama. You are so amazing. Okay, Stevie, anytime you want to be a part of the dive or the Natural Progressive Show, you just let us know. You have
Oh
my
gosh,
email.
thank you so much. Yeah.
And James too. He's actually welcome. And Mitchell, we love you. You haven't talked much. Do you have anything to say
forgot what I was gonna
before
say.
we go?
I'm tired.
Oh, damn it, Mitchell. Val, Hayla, do you have anything you need to say?
Raza needs to tell a joke.
Raza is one of the funniest people on the
I'm
chat.
not even sure you can hear me.
Yep. We can hear
Oh,
you.
we can hear you.
I don't know. I can't think of a joke right now. But
What?
Well, you're put on the spot. You can do it all day long as long as you're not put on the
I'm better,
spot.
I'm better,
Okay.
writing it down than in a stand-up,
Oh yeah. Okay, Kelly Lane, do you have anything new coming up with your show, your channel, or
Actually,
anything?
well, okay, Joanne and I just did a chat with Combo Couch, and so we're going to keep that up.
Oh,
And then,
nice.
but we also did a show with Action Ratonzi on Monday, which was like really, really cool because I love him because he like pushes back and does excellent journalism.
And is it on your channel,
No,
Kelly
no,
Lane?
this is it's gonna probably go up on Joanne's Around the Empire, so kind of
Okay.
helping out. I haven't really committed to anything on my own right now because I have other things going on. But
Well, you're welcome anytime on our
one thing
shows.
I think I want to say is I just really want in this environment to see more. I guess I want to be challenged. I'm not scared of talking to people on the quote other side, and I think it would be
Amazing.
interesting to do that. I think election integrity right now, we know a lot of people that are Trump supporters are suddenly talking about it because they feel the victim of it. Whether we don't know, maybe not. I just think it would be good if we start having those conversations with people on that.
Agree.
And you guys know I'm a broken record about that. I'm a pretty lefty person. I've now voted Green 3 times and Dem 3 times, but I think we need to be talking to people on that side.
Yeah, absolutely with you on that one.
Yeah.
I don't care what side you're on. Election integrity should be very important to everybody. Stevie, so talk to us about your show and when you're on.
I'm trying to do 2 live streams a week. I got kind of lazy about it there for a while. I was busy with other stuff and all that regular life. But
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to balance it. But I'm trying to stick with doing 2 live streams a week now. Tomorrow, Snork, my husband James with Monotalk, and myself are going to be on Slow News Day. I'm not sure.
Nice.
I'm not sure what time, but we're going to be on there tomorrow at some point. So,
Yay.
and Snork's always a great addition to have. He's absolutely brilliant, and pretty much if I got a question about anything, I always go to Snork and ask him about
He's
it.
pretty
So-
bright.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he kind of, yeah.
So we're going to be doing that and just our regular live streams, and that's about it that I got going on right now.
Awesome. So check out Redneconomics. And Wish Mitchell had a channel. Val has Valhalla 56. Everybody knows him. He does some just fun odd and ends kind of things on his channel. Accidental Activist, Shonda, you definitely have to check out her channel. And of course, she's on Roar Media, the Natural Progressive, and Roar Media Live. We have 2 channels, and now we have a divided audience, along with Twitch and Rockfin. We are all over the place. So, yay. But yeah, all you guys, anytime you want to come on, just shoot us an email. We have shows at least 3-4 times a week. So come on. And Osama, oh my God, I love you. Do
Love you
you
too.
do anything on your channel with your music?
Well, I uploaded a song that Sam wrote that we played in a drunken stupor And
I haven't watched
'cause-
that. Yeah, I saw the thing, like
Yeah, the Doomsday Stoner
notification,
Blues.
but I didn't actually watch it. I have to go back and watch that. You just reminded me. I put a note in my brain to watch it, and I haven't watched it. I totally have to watch that. I wish
Yeah.
Sam would come on this channel because I think it would be way fun. But
Yeah, I saw that. Osama.
It was fun.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna watch. I saw.
You know,
You were very busy with your organ, yes.
yeah, indeed.
What are you doing? Husband making an appearance. Oh no. Sorry, it's my husband. With the funny car commercial that he loves. Okay. I'm live, you know.
Each and every citizen and the whole San Francisco Bay Area. You don't believe it? Listen to me. I don't lie. Take a fucking car like this. A 1960s.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys.
Squire 9 station wagon. Don't worry about the
That's
equipment.
awesome.
Imagine all the fun you can have in the back. And while you're doing it, imagine all the money that bald-headed prick Ralph Williams is going to be making on the car he's trying to fuck you out of. Yes, the man will take every dime out of the San Francisco Bay Area and spend it on prostitutes, booze, and of course crap tables in the city of Las Vegas. I'm sure you've heard about it. So remember this. If you'd like to get fucked and look real hard before you buy a car, come down here. Let Ralph Williams do it. Why not? Why not somebody else?
This
Remember,
aired in
address is
1968.
345 of Middle Real in the city of San Bruno. But if you come from Marin County, East Bay Area, San Jose, your money spends just as well as anybody else's. And when this bald-headed son of a bitch gets hold of you, you will spend money. Talking about payments,
Capitalism!
$100 a month. You can't get even. So shop before you buy. Face your Chrysler Plymouth.
Okay, that's my husband's
1968
little
in San Francisco.
Would you buy an invasive species from this man?
On that.
Yeah.
Bay Shore, Chrysler Plymouth.
Oh, my husband crashes my stream. There you go. Oh God, what? That was funny. The funniest commercial ever made that was played live back in whenever he said it was. It was crazy. They swore all through it. It was fucking awesome. Anyway, we are way late. God, we've gone a long time. I haven't even checked into the chat, but it looks like most of us are checking. Everyone's on Rockfin now.
Mitch and
Cool.
Stevie will remember Ebon's like what 4 or 5 hour marathon late night chats. A couple of years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were interesting though. Yeah, I had a lot of people. I mean, there was some controversy, but you know, because when you leave something open for anybody to come on, which is kind of what I'm suggesting.
I tried it. I've done that. I've done that a lot, and that's when we got Blake TV. I don't know where Blake TV. He was on yesterday or this
The only
morning.
time I had a problem with it was after there was a split with an organization I won't name, and I think it was trolls. It happens.
Those do happen.
Yeah, I mean, but I welcome people to like come on and have a different opinion and challenge us, as long as they're not doing it just to pick a fight.
Yeah, no insulting each other. You can discuss the issues.
Yeah.
That's my only rule: is don't insult each other and only discuss the issues. You can laugh and joke all you want. That's fine. Don't insult people.
So, and people have opinions, and I think if we stay in our bubbles, we don't start to understand their views. So I don't know. I think it could be fun.
It is fun. I love doing that. I started out doing that. I will finish doing that. I love having different points of view.
Challenge us, as long as they're not doing it just to pick a fight.
Yeah, trolls are one thing. The ones that just want to call you names and don't have any point to make at all. I will listen to different points.
We were doing a town hall with Bill Sombrello, and we had 4 squares come on at once doing all porn. That was really fun.
Oh God! Thank God that's never happened to me. Oh my God!
Yeah, but that was on purpose. That was when it was like the Burn Your Bus group. Never mind. But it happened that one time. Most of the time, people aren't going to come on and like show their faces or log in if they're just there to do that. But I think it's good to have the open debate.
I think they made it a little bit more secure. Like you have to have
Yeah,
a link.
Zoom has. Yeah, Zoom has. But you know, I always bring this up. But if you just go and look at the right, whatever independents that voted Trump, whatever you want to call them, their media, they've got like 300,000 and 400,000 followers. It's a lot of people, and I think we should start trying to have conversations with people.
That's what I've been saying, especially with the election integrity, because they now have a vested interest in it, just like we do.
Yeah.
They understand that, so we should be bringing them into the fold and having conversations. And you never know, we may be able to convince them of other issues that they may misunderstand, like socialism is so evil. You know, we could maybe make a connection with them and make them understand, instead of being divided by the media that's CIA controlled, trying to make us fight each other.
Yeah. Right.
So-
or we might understand something.
Let's start with the holidays. Let's start with our family members that we've been fighting with for years, or the neighbors that you quit talking to because they had Trump flags. You know, that's what I've been doing. Like, I stuck my head out the other day. I was like, "Hey, sorry, you guys got ripped off." You know. Like,
Yeah, I plan on
I
doing
get it.
that with my neighbors that have 2 Trump flags that
Right.
they're constantly flying, and they're still flying them right now. They're not giving up on this election, just like, you know, we didn't give up on Bernie Sanders when we knew he was fucked.
Yeah,
Too bad he
unfortunately,
gave up on
he
it.
gave up,
He gave up. Yeah.
He gave up on it. We
Twice.
didn't give up.
and Al Gore, he gave up.
He gave up. Yep.
You know,
But if
I
you
mean,
go back and look, when Bernie gave up, he had bandages on his face.
True.
Yeah,
It's
that's true.
That's
True,
the last
true.
time
he
I
looked
saw
pissed.
Bernie.
No, I think he was beaten.
I think that too. I've said
I think that
from
too,
the
and I was
beginning.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that too.
I honestly think that happened, and his family was threatened. I honestly believe that.
Yeah,
It's
well,
sad, but he should just duck and hide and not stand up for Biden. He should just, I mean,
I don't think he
that
had a
was
choice.
a failure.
I think he pushed so many people out of the Democratic Party with Dem exit in 2016. They were like, look, you're going to put them back in the fucking party. You're going to sit right here and you're going to call them all back in. And that's what he did.
Yeah, but I have a big question. What are we going to do when the next, and I'm not Tulsi bashing, I like Tulsi Gabbard. I really liked her in 2016 when she stepped down as co-chair.
Oh, yeah. So
What are we going to do when someone comes along again saying everything we want to hear? And I'm not saying she was being disingenuous, but and signs the DNC pledge and runs as a Democrat. Are we going to get behind that person again? Are we going to money?
We're battered wives. Yes, we will.
Oh.
As
Well,
a collective soul, we will.
Yeah.
Not me, though. I'd be
Right,
like,
I know, not us.
I'm not
but
doing it. I will never vote for a Democrat or a Republican again in my life. No,
I think a lot will, though, because if they
Yeah.
want to hear it, they want to hear it, and they're hearing what they want.
So where did all that money go? How much did Tulsi raise?
I know. Oh my God.
Yeah, people
got
aren't
very
aware
mad at
of the
me.
rigging in Iowa, and the rigging in Iowa affected everybody.
Yes, it did.
I was trying to work from within the Democratic Party. I was at the 2018 Wingdings, which is where the election starts.
I
and
saw you. There was some viral video, and I saw you making us asking questions or something. I remember seeing that. I'm like, oh my God, I know that. That's Mitchell.
that was later. The Wingdings.
I know,
the first-
but you were still there. You were fighting for
But
us.
so the first one, the first start of the kickoff for full general or full prime, I guess I gotta say caucus, kicks off in Clear Lake, Iowa, at the last place that Buddy Holly played. So that's every year they cook some wings. You pay a fee, you get in. I got there late, so I had to sit back with the cameras. Now, everybody there was basically a neo-lib except for Andrew Yang and John Delaney. And John Delaney, he's kind of his own universe of his own of why was he there? So I was there, and half of the people that showed up there were there for Yang. They were.
Where they unplugged the camera when he went on?
Yeah, so it wasn't when he went on. So I'm in the back, and I'm where I can see everything. He's like prepared. So like he guessed about when the time was for him to go on. When he turned and went and got in line, they pulled the cord.
On Yang?
They did not want the public to see a half the crowd standing up and cheering for Yang.
You know, he had Katie Couric on his show 3 hours ago, and if you go follow his podcast on CNN, he is interviewing nothing but neolibs.
Yeah.
They
So-
don't want us to be together. They don't want to see any unity
There could just
between
finally
the
be a
parties.
prize for having integrity. Is that what we have to do? Like,
Yeah.
it's just everyone sells out. It's why I think it's so important, and we all should really retweet and applaud people like Glenn Greenwald when they do what they do.
Amen.
Oh, absolutely. But that's also putting a target on their back. I think the biggest thing we can do is rise up as a people together in solidarity. The right-wing populists, the left-wing populists get together on some mutual ground and stand up against the elite. That's the only thing we're able to do. That's the only thing. Voting is going to get us nowhere.
But the first
Nowhere.
level of rigging is still there in the Iowa caucus rules. There are two rules that we have to make publicly known and really shame the Democratic Party for. The first one was that they do everything they can to not go against the party. They don't want anybody primarying a sitting candidate that is already Democrat. So the first thing they tell us is how they have in the rules for the Democratic Party how to cheat the coin tosses.
Yep.
And
Oh, God, yeah.
Can you believe? No, it's just totally reasonable that Hillary won
one of
every
them.
single.
right. So
coin
I was
toss.
trained.
It's totally reasonable. That's logical, right?
I was trained
right?
by the assistant chair to the Iowa Democratic Party how to rig the coin toss. Now, what they say is the coin toss. They said we do not define. This is how they get around it legally. We do not define how the coin is tossed. So you are required.
You don't remember that video where that guy was like flipping the coin up, putting it down, and then looking at it, and then like flipping it over? Like, yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
That video
we were told
went
not to do that
fucking
anymore.
viral.
We were told not to.
There's no cheating is happening. There's no fucking cheating happening. It all ended in 2016. All the Democrats decided, oh, we don't need to cheat anymore. Are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Okay,
what we were
sorry,
told to
I'm
do.
gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop my venting. It's your turn to vent. You guys just vent. But I'm done.
Yeah, but we were told that the rule says we have to flip a coin. And he said, but you do not have to call it for somebody that is against the party. So they say, once that coin is flipped, you've met your obligation to the people. When you decide to look at it, you decide who won. You don't have to say this candidate has head, this candidate's tails. Once that coin is flipped, you decide how it went out. It's totally at the caucus. I complained, another guy complained, and they yanked me as being a precinct chair.
Ah,
That's typical. That's what the Democrats do. Go ahead, try to fight them from the inside. See how far you get.
yeah, that's you guys had the perfect thumbnail for one of your shows on the dive, which was like, let's join the mafia.
Oh, when I
so
cropped
we
all
can
their heads
change
on, that was hilarious. I'm going to do that again.
Yes.
I call it the
That was
shit bag.
fantastic and perfect. That was so perfect. That was I'm like, God, that's so brilliant,
Also,
Shonda. Oh my
the first
God.
application,
Okay, we need to
the
bring
first app they had.
Stevie needs to be on the dive as much
Stevie
as
needs to be in the
possible.
Roar meeting tomorrow
Sure.
night.
Yeah, we're having a roar meeting tomorrow night.
But the next thing that Democratic Party did
hopefully I have a
was
good
they kept every month they'd come up with a new way to try to discourage anybody from voting for Bernie. And the first one they did way back in it's right after he joined was, let's put an app out because all of the youngsters will want to vote on their phones. So in the bylaws they put in that when you vote with your cell phone or you vote online, only 10% of the online votes are going to be counted. So we expected 600,000 votes, and they wanted to turn 340,000 Bernie votes, is what they expected, into 34,000 votes.
Okay, was I the only one that was watching the elections and saw Bernie's numbers go down instead of
Texas,
up?
they did in the middle of the night.
No, I saw that.
I was watching it
Yeah,
all night,
Kentucky.
and I saw
I
that.
saw that in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know what
here-
state it was. I just remember Bernie Sanders votes going down
Yeah.
instead of up, and it's like, no, I know there's cheating now. I know there's cheating.
Well, we saw video of the touchscreens too, where people were taking their phones and recording where they were touching and the vote was flipping.
That happened to me. That happened to me personally. That happened. And then there's also the thing where there was 2 Republican ballots sent to everyone in our household. We have a multi-political household. Everyone who was registered Republican received 2 ballots. Anyone who was registered Democrat received 1 ballot. Anyone who was registered independent, 0 ballot. Okay, that happened. That actually happened.
Another interesting one you could look at from the Iowa caucus, on the actual caucus night, the Warren people and the Buttigieg people had a deal. Whichever one had less votes, regardless of whether they were viable or not, had to switch to the other one so that they would beat Bernie.
Yep.
And
Ridiculous.
so when they got to the count, it was just like, what's going on here? They had enough people to get 1 delegate, and all the Warren people got up, went over and sat with the Buttigieg. It was
And
just like,
that's why CIA Pete's gonna have a pat on the head, but from the Biden, I call him Biden, from the Biden
got
administration.
delegate or three people come over and vote just because they were upset that they were told about the deal. They said, we do not want to participate in throwing the election.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Buttigieg, when they were asking him about when he claimed victory, and he's like, he just did this little stupid ass grin. Everyone's asking questions. He doesn't talk. He just sits there and grins all the way out to his fucking car. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Fuck. The New York Post is reporting that a man who died after falling from a 10-foot ladder was actually killed by COVID.
What?
New York Post.
Okay, tell that to all the doctors in the hospitals that are overrun right now in Utah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're about. If I have a heart attack right now, I'm probably not going to get an ICU bed. Just saying.
Exactly. And that's across the country right now.
Yeah, I mean, 25% positivity rate in Utah, 40% in fucking Idaho. What the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
is wrong with people? Like, it's
out
a
west a lot
thing.
now.
It
Isn't
may
it?
not be that deadly, but it's taking up all the ICU beds that would otherwise be needed for other things. So,
Hey, I actually have to step out, so I'm going to say goodnight.
okay, I'm out there too. My hips are killing me from sitting
Yeah,
for
it's
so
been a long
long.
sit, yeah.
A long
Bye,
time.
Kelly.
Thanks for coming, Kelly. You are welcome
Yes,
anytime
Cal.
you want to be
Good to
on.
see you.
Thank you for the invitation. Nice to see
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thanks for
Thank
coming,
you.
everyone. Thank you, Chris.
I
Thank you,
love
Oz.
you guys. Thank you. So,
Love
okay,
you
I'm
all.
gonna turn my camera back on to say good night.
Feel
Sorry.
privileged.
Well, Osama, you are always welcome.
Yes.
Okay.
Seriously, you
Always.
are always welcome. Stevie, I want to see you more on our channel. I want to build your channel so much. You deserve to be doing that for a living because you are a millennial and you're smart as fuck.
Yeah,
You
I agree.
really
Oh my
need
gosh.
Much respect, Stephanie.
you really need to be out there, like big time. And as much as we can help you, we want to help you.
Yep, I'm going to email you later.
Yeah, I'm sharing your email. I hope that's okay. So yeah, and Osama, you know you're always welcome, and of course Mitchell's always welcome, and
Mitchell.
Val. I don't know where Val went, but Val, you know I love you, and I want you every Wednesday with me because he's kind of my cohort on Wednesdays. He used to be, and he is kind of a challenger to me. He challenges me in a few ways, and that's good. So
It's always
I
good
love
to have a challenger, so you don't, you got to hear other ideas.
yeah, you do. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I love it. I love debating. I was raised debating people. That was like our family activity was debating topics. I don't know. I was raised debater. That's who I am. Even though I have social anxiety and all. But Raza, thank you so much for being here, and you're always welcome as well.
It was a pleasure.
And
yeah,
I'm sure you're welcome on the dive too during the week. So
I really like what you were saying about the two parties coming together. Because, I mean, okay, politics is one thing.
But find common ground. Find common ground. Quit dividing people.
The common ground, for me, is it always comes back to the state, of the planet and the coming collapse.
Me too, but it's hard to discuss that with the right wingers. So if we can start off with some common ground, maybe we can ease into that with them.
And that's what's killing. That's
Very
what's
well
killing
said.
society these days. Is the polarization. Everybody wants to go up and do their thing. But this is, it's integration that's going to save people. It's not going to be
cooperation works better in any survival
scenario.
Scenario. Thank you. Scenario that you can come up with. Cooperation always works better than competition. So let's try to bring in cooperation over competition.
No other time in history is it now important, for everybody to put aside their differences. It's not a matter of men and women, black and white, Jew and Christian, or nations or whatever.
Or atheist or Christian, or agnostic and Christian, or Judaism, or whatever. I don't care what your religion is.
As far as the planet is concerned, we're human, and it doesn't discriminate. The climate collapse doesn't discriminate. It's gonna.
No, I don't care what religion you are. It's gonna happen no matter what.
It doesn't give a fuck if you're the alt right or the alt left. In that respect. So it's better if people, this is the one time. This is the one time they've got to put everything apart, aside and just worry about saving the planet or saving, at least mitigating the situation.
Well said, Raza. Thank you. And thank you, Oz, so much. Oz deserves, he really had to do a lot tonight. So thank you, Oz.
Always my pleasure. And again, just email us at Roar Media if you want to come on the day before the show.
Or you can email me and I'll pass it on.
Yeah, we'll get it. So, straight away. So, anyway, thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you, Stephanie and Rasa. And
come on, we call her Stevie.
Yeah.
It's Stevie, right?
Stevie.
Or do you prefer Stephanie?
I'll answer anything. I'm just used to Stevie because we had so many people named Stephanie in Tim Black's chat that they started calling me Stevie just to.
Oh, is that how that happened?
Yeah. Just.
I want to get Tim Black on. That's my next thing. I'm gonna get Tim Black on. I swear to God, I'll get it. He follows me on Twitter. I'm gonna message him and torture him till he.
I'm friends with Tim. I hung out with Tim in 2016 in Philadelphia.
I have a picture of me and Tim together, and I'm gonna send him that and say, "Hey, dude, come on my show." So, we're gonna get Tim Black on this channel, and Stevie, you better be a regular guest because we love you.
We want her on the board.
Yes, Raza. All you people, Mitchell, you guys, just regular guests on the show. You need to have your faces and voices out there, please. But for now, God, I'm way over. Thank God my husband doesn't have to work tonight because I'm so loud. He can't sleep when I'm talking.
You're not loud. Anyway, say good night, everybody, before the computer crashes.
Okay, bye, guys.
Have a great evening. Thank you so much, everybody.
It's great fun.
Love you guys. Thank you all.
Take good care, all.
See you tomorrow, Steph. All right.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Are they gone?